Madam President, brief point of personal privilege.
Senator has the floor.
Madam President, I'd just like to summarize today and probably the floor debates that we're having our personal privilege with a story that happened to me just a few days ago, if I may, Madam President. A few days ago, I was trucking back to the district, and I happened to have to stop for gas, and I pulled in, and there was this young African-American gal in kind of a beat-up car, and she had a couple of kids in the back, and she was crying. I'm like, oh, man, this is not good. And so, being the person I am, I said, ma'am, can I help you? Is something wrong? What's going on? I guess, being a police officer and everything else, she goes, well, I went inside, I gave him my $5 gas, but I don't have enough money to get to work and drop my kids off and do the sitter. So I did what any of us would do. I said, well, ma'am, let me just fill your car up. Because we're better off than 95% of the people out there, I'm assuming. So I just don't want us to forget that thing, right? That most people aren't us. They're not. They're 30 days from the street. The people I talk to are trying to figure out how to buy groceries. You look at milk. You look at all the things that have gone up. Look at gas. I mean, it's just incredible. But we've got to always remember the people. And I always try to remember the least, the last, and the lost among us. And if we remember them and the budget conferees remember those people, remember right now is maybe not a 1 year or 5 year, for you all it's a 2 year outlook, but for most people that are 30 days from the street, they're figuring out how to get to work next week. Literally trying to figure out how to get to work each day. Because gas is a big issue. Milk at over $2 a gallon now, almost $3.25 a gallon for milk. All these things. Eggs, over $2.25. I mean, these are things that people buy every day, and their costs have gone up. If we can give them some of their money back, maybe we ought to do that. But I don't want us to forget what Proverbs said. Proverbs says, whoever is kind to the poor lends to the Lord, and he will reward them for what they've done. Ladies and gentlemen, we are blessed. We need to give the blessing back. Thank you, Madam President.